highest volume is obviously the breast cancer grouping at 31.4%.
In many ways, they were the best kept secret. They were the experts perhaps only a few people knew about, and they wanted to change that. They wanted to be recognized and sell more and impact the healthcare system.
DataGen is a for-profit spin-off of a nonprofit association, and standing with one foot in each world is challenging. DataGen makes powerful data analysis tools, but its academic identity made it a tough sell in commercial markets.
DataGen is not a self-marketing firm. It is analytically oriented. There's much more joy, in a good computer program than in a nice advertisement.
I think we'd always known that we needed that marketing. We were just never comfortable that anybody could do it right for us.
They were also a little reluctant to bring any attention to themselves, to appear to be engaged in anything related to marketing, because they saw it as something that took away from their reputation in some sense.
So they look to us to come in and help them understand where they fit within the landscape of analytics in healthcare, particularly around payment change.
The engagement began with an intense exercise in corporate self-analysis.
Our first on-site visit was what we call a business therapy session. And it's basically about getting the organization to confront all the things that they think about themselves and then begin to challenge them in a systematic way.
So we put them through a series of structured paces that is really attempting to strip their business down to its core value proposition. And once you can get to that level with an organization, a lot of things are possible once you really know who they are and once they really know who they are.
So I would like to have a conversation internally here.
It was hard to go through that. You put yourself out there and you're bearing your deficiencies in a way. It was cathartic.
Sage had to help us kind of nudge out of that rut of who have we always been and help us have a little more confidence about who we could become.
I was impressed and really struck by the range of skills that were arrayed around the table.
They were way ahead of other firms that I had spoken with in the past, and I got a comfort level in terms of, wow, these guys know the industry. And not only do they know the industry, but they really have a pretty good sense of what we're doing in it.
Sage used the insights it gained to create a detailed go-to-market strategy that leveraged DataGen's key competencies.
And we landed on a segmentation model that really helped them think about who they are going to engage in the market from a sales perspective. And we landed on a messaging platform that clearly articulated where they needed to go and how they needed to talk to the market.
It got down to 3 very simple words: interpret, model, act. And under each one of those 3 things, there were promises that could be made and activities that could be aligned that were very powerful and persuasive to the marketplace.
One of the first priorities was elevating DataGen's market profile. Sage initiated a thought leadership campaign that it leveraged to create interest in the trade press.
In reaching the market, we weren't very effective until we had access to the trade press and the response from the trade press. And I know that I received some pretty immediate feedback that somebody had read about me in this particular publication or heard me quoted somewhere, and that was within a day or 2.
Another critical challenge was creating the right tagline, a task DataGen had found daunting in the past.
We get very bogged down in making sure that we've covered every aspect of what we do and describing it perfectly, and that just doesn't work. You don't end up with a tagline, you end up with a tag page.
When we put the tagline out, there were almost sighs of relief. It was like, oh my goodness, how could it have been this easy? We've been struggling with this forever. But this fits us perfectly.
Simplifying the complexities of payment change, as simple a sentence as that is, it's not something we could come up with without Sage's assistance and help. And it just resonated with me immediately.
And it's the basis of everything that we're doing for them as we move forward.
Obviously, it has impacted our credibility and our awareness in the external markets, which is what we set out to do. We are generating more opportunities by virtue of the work we're doing with Sage. I think it's given us a level of confidence internally, so there's been some culture impact.
The enhanced profile has helped DataGen gain new customers and solidify the company's standing with its older clients as well.
It's not just about putting new sales on the board. It's about your existing customer base recognizing you in the market as a leader also. So you're reinforcing their decision to hire you in the first place.
I know that we're a world-class organization in terms of the quality of the work that we do. And I think we've finally found the partner that can help us be seen by the world the way that we see ourselves.
And what this allows you to do is get a giant snapshot